Hi friends, welcome to Chum Children Online Sunday School Videos. I'm Miss Katie and I am so happy that you have tuned in for another week of us talking about how we can dig deep and discover how we can live with wisdom. Wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it. So, wisdom comes from God, and God's wisdom is more valuable than any buried treasure that is in real life or on any video games or movies, all of it combined. God's wisdom is amazing. And God's wisdom helps us live God's way every day. And that sounds pretty good to me. Does it feel good to you? Well, I hope so. We are going to be talking about some really amazing things and talking about how a lot of people can use wisdom, or maybe they don't use wisdom, and we'll see what happens. So, we also want to take a moment to talk about our Yay God moments. It's ways that kids just like you find God working all around them. Maybe they tell me in person. Maybe they ask a grown-up to send an email to us. Maybe they find the button on our website that says, Share Yay God Moment. Whatever it might be, we want to hear it from you. So, have you gone on vacation this summer? Have you gone on any adventures? Maybe you brought a hat. Maybe you have a compass. Maybe you just asked your parents or grandparents or whoever is taking you on this trip to pull up directions on their phones. Whatever it might be. Our kids at our church have been telling us nonstop about all the vacations and all the adventures they've been taking. They've gone to camp. They've gone to the beach. They've gone to the beach. They've gone to the beach again. There's been a lot of beach trips. But no matter what vacation or adventure they've gone on, they've been so happy that they get to spend time with their family and just experience all the amazing things that God has created. When they go to the beach, they get to look at the waves. When they go camping, maybe they see some animals. Hopefully not dangerous ones, maybe just cute little bunnies. I don't know, maybe they saw some really scary ones too. But whatever it was, they were so happy that they got to be surrounded by all the amazing things that God created and help them remember that God created them too. God created you, if you don't know that. I hope you do. But if you don't, God made you. So thank you, kids, for sharing with me about all your vacations and adventures. I've loved hearing about them. And it makes me want to go on an adventure too. Maybe I'll take this hat and go find a new adventure after this video. What I definitely don't want to miss out on, though, in this video is our song and dance. It's our time where we get to praise and worship God for being in our life, and it's a really great song for this month. It's called I Run to You, and it reminds us that we can always run to God. So, let's get up and get ready to sing and dance right now.
Whenever I need some answers, God, I turn to you. You are my help when I need wisdom. You always see me through. To know that you're chasing after me, it makes me want to run to where you are. God, you make this journey worth it. I give you all my heart. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you. Wherever there is freedom, I know that's where you'll be. You make me wanna do what what's right and be the best version of me. To know that you're chasing after me, it makes me wanna run to where you are. God, you make this journey worth it. I give you all my heart. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I 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 don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop living for you. For you. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop running to you. To you, God. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop living for you. For you. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop running to you. To you, God. You're all I need. My source for everything. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you.
Thanks, friends. So, I hope that when you are maybe humming along to this song during the week, or just think about this video, you can remember that we can run to God and find wisdom all the time. If you joined us last week, you heard our friends at the So-and-So Show talk about a king named King Solomon. He was very wise. Today we're going to learn about his son, and his son has a very interesting name, and I'm going to say that name right now, so get ready. Rehoboam. 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 Can you say that? Have you heard that name before? I'm going to be honest with you, this is the first time I've heard about this person. Well, I knew King Solomon had sons, but this one is not a great person to have as a role model. So maybe that's why I didn't remember about them. Anyways, it is time for John, Brandon, and Kellen to tell us about this son and all the crazy things that he did. So let's go listen right now.
Oh, ooh, no. Ow! Ooh.
What are you doing?
I am looking. I'm looking for. Ow! Oh, I'm looking for. Ow! Oh, something. I got it. Whoo! Whoo! Hey.
It really is hard to find hay in a needle stack. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Ow! 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 Okay, first we shake under the desk. Yeah, right there. Then we elbows.
All right.
Woo! Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and you're watching the So-and-So Show.
And our very secretive,
Extremely official,
super professional
So-and-So Show handshake.
So-and-so Show handshake. So-and-so show! Handshake! Oh! Still can't high five, huh, pal?
No, I never learned how growing up, and it just didn't seem like something I would ever need to know.
Oh, bummer. Well, I do know someone you need to know.
Who's that?
Someone who knows stuff!
Ooh. Hey!
Wow, hello! Come on in, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Here you go.
So tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Prospector Sal, and I know all kinds of things, but my favorite things I know are all to do with prospecting.
Oh, what's prospecting?
What's prospecting?
Yeah.
You don't know? Well, it's only the best dream job man ever did dream up. It's panning for gold.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh, cool. Have you always wanted to be a prospector?
Oh, well, ever since I was 10 years old. Before that, I didn't think I could become a prospector. The only ones I ever seen were old men with long beards. I'm not old. I'm not a man. I don't have a beard.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
Well, one day I decided that none of that stuff really mattered. I could pan for gold without a beard. All I really needed was something I had all along.
What are your gold mining pants?
Nope. A human brain.
Oh.
All the hardest work's done right up there. Pants only do the catching.
Oh.
That's easy.
Oh.
Can you show us how to pan for gold?
Oh, you've got brains, don't you?
Last I checked.
Great. Let's go. Yeehaw.
Don't we need a river or stream with lots of sediment to pan for gold?
Well, usually, but you don't have a stream nearby, so we'll take what we can get.
Roger that.
Now, this bag of cereal is supposed to contain a prize.
Wow.
So let's see if you boys can find it. Just do what I do.
My pan's empty.
Yeah, you may have panned a little too fast.
Oh.
Here, try like this. Just a little slower.
Okay.
I don't think this is working.
Yeah. You may be being a little too gentle.
Oh, okay.
It's just cereal. Don't be afraid to let it spill out.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah.
One more. You got it.
Oh, look at that. I got it.
Nice
Oh,
work, Brandon.
I wanted it.
Let's try another one.
Oh, are we actually looking for gold this time?
Yep. But mind the worms.
Yeah, what?
Just teasing.
Oh.
Ain't no real worms in there. But when you're looking for gold, sometimes there are distractions in the dirt.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, what is it? Hey! I found a gummy worm! My favorite.
Oh.
Oh, this is dirty.
Yeah, and distracted. Get searching.
Hey, I found it.
Oh, I did too.
Now that I do recommend eating
Oh,
right.
okay.
without the wrapper.
Yeah, that's so good. Thank you, Prospector Sal. That was fun.
And
welcome.
delicious, except for the dirt.
Well, you're welcome. Hope to see you boys out on the river sometime.
Oh, yeah, well, sure thing.
You can keep the pans.
Hey!
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
All right. Hey, I feel like I learned something.
Hey, you want to learn more?
Of course.
Good. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Woo!
Hey guys,
Hey, Kellen.
y'all ready for some Bible story action?
You bet.
Great. Today we're talking about a man named Rehoboam. He was the son of King Solomon and the grandson of King David. When Solomon died, it was Rehoboam's time to step up to the throne and become king of all Israel. So, to help tell this story, here's Human Head Puppet Theater.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I am Rehoboam, son of Solomon. Don't you just love me? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. I'm gonna be king. Look at my crown.
Rehoboam went to the city of Shechem, where all the Israelites were gathered to make him king. They chose a man named Jeroboam to speak for them.
King Rehoboam,
Yeah, Jeroboam.
all of us Israelites were talking, and we wanted to say to you...
That you love my new robes? Whoa.
What? No.
Oh, that you want me to pass a strict Fridays off a sweatpants dress code, huh?
What? Actually, that sounds really nice, but
Yeah.
no.
Oh, well, spit it out.
All right. Your father made our lives hard. All right? He put heavy loads on us. Give us a break. Lighten up on us, and we will serve you.
All right, give me 3 days to think about it. Then come back here, all right?
Right.
Okay, I'll think about it.
King Rehoboam talked it over with the elders, who had served and advised his father, King Solomon.
So what advice can you give me? How should I answer these people?
Be kind to them. Please them. Give them what they are asking for. They will always serve you.
Yeah, sounds kinda boring and wimpy, but I'll think about it. I'm not really gonna think about it. I just don't want my elders to feel so quickly rejected.
I'm literally right here.
Oh, yeah? You got some new advice?
Yes. Maybe don't whisper about someone when they're in the room with you.
Oh, now that is good advice. Can you believe this guy?
Then Rehoboam asked instead for the advice of the young men he had grown up with and who served him now.
Hey! Hello, my friend. Hey, secret handshake.
Oh,
hey.
yeah.
Oh. Whoa! High five.
Yeah. Really?
It's all right. Just go ahead and tell the story.
Oh, right. Yeah. Dude, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, I want to hear your advice.
Really?
Yeah. What should I say to these people who asked me to lighten the load that my father put on them?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
They are crazy for asking you that. You should tell them, my little finger is stronger than my father's legs.
My little finger, huh? Yeah. These fingers of mine are quite little, so that is saying a lot.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on.
Yeah, if you tell him, if you think my father was harsh, you hadn't seen the half of it. I'm gonna be way more harsh than he was.
That sounds nice.
High five.
Yeah.
Come on.
The people showed up 3 days later, just as Rehoboam had told them. And I bet you can guess whose advice he decided to listen to.
Okay. I do think life under my father was hard. You haven't seen the half of it. I'll make all your heavy loads even heavier, huh? I'll be way more harsh than my father was.
Get lost, son of David. We don't have any share in your family line. We're going home. You can mind your own business and take care of yourself.
Wait, where are you going? Was it something I said? Hey, come look at how small my fingers are. It's not that heavy. My little pinky. Oh.
So the Israelites went home. And because of Rehoboam's decision, the nation of Israel was split into two. Rehoboam only ruled over the Israelites who lived in the towns of Judah. The rest of Israel refused to be ruled by the royal family of David. The end.
The end? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
He really should have picked the other advice.
It's true. His choice had huge consequences that affected generations of people.
You know, it's a good reminder that our choices don't just affect us.
Absolutely. And listening to wisdom is a huge help when making our choices. It's like what Rehoboam's father, Solomon, wrote in the book of Proverbs. Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm.
Now that's some great advice.
Yeah, thanks, Kellen.
You're welcome. I'll see you next time.
If Rehoboam had listened to the wise counselors, his whole life and the history of Israel could have been different.
Yeah, it's important to know who to listen to. I mean, those young guys were pretty confident in their opinion, but they weren't actually wise.
True. I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
So, reveal the question. Who is the wisest person you know?
Yeah, really think about it. It's helpful to know who is wise, so we know who to learn from and who to go to for help.
Might be a parent or a teacher or maybe a friend or a grandparent.
We all have wise people in our lives, so talk it out together and we'll see you next time.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and this is the So-and-So Show.
Here we go.
Here we go.
High five.
Here we- Oh, come on.
High five.
Yeah. Where's your hand?
High five.
Oh, hey.
Oh, ow, you punched me in the
I'm
face.
sorry.
How did you not?
I'm trying to hit your
You
hand.
hit my face. All right. High five.
All right. I'm getting close.
High five.
Oh, hit. Ah! Yeah! We're two best friends.
Thanks, guys. So, remember this. Hang out with wise people. So this son, you know, the silly name, Rehoboam, yeah. He chose to ignore wise people and only listen to people who told him what he wanted to hear. So like the people who are like, oh, your hair looks fantastic, or, oh no, that is the perfect shirt for you, or, oh, you are just so handsome. You know, all those things that, you know, would make us feel really good to hear. But sometimes if my hair is like really crazy and like all over the place, I want someone to tell me. I really appreciate that about friends who are really honest with me. And that's a good thing. We need people to help us remember the things that we don't really want to remember sometimes, or the things that we don't want to hear. So, God told Solomon, walk with wise people and become wise. That comes from Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. Walk with wise people and become wise. So when you're with wise people, it helps you be smart too. Think about it this way. Jesus picked his friends, the disciples, very wisely. And we can too. So yeah, it might be fun to hang out with just the popular kids or whatever, you know, being all cool. But if they're not kind people, if they're not people who also follow God or want to hear about how God is working in your life, or they're people who are making you choose the wrong choice, telling you to do things that you know your parents or your grandparents or whoever you're with is not going to be happy about, that God isn't going to be happy about it, those are not people you should be spending your time with. So I hope that you're not hanging out with any of those people, but maybe you can use that time to help them find God too. I don't know. You'll have to tell me about it. So I want us to take a moment to do our memory verse. It's time where we get to have part of the Bible with us, that when we meet someone new and we want to share with them how amazing God is, we can do that because that's where God's wisdom comes from. It comes from the Bible. So if you've been with us, maybe you have this memory verse memorized. If not, no worries. I said every week, no worries if you don't have it memorized, because we are going to do it twice. So let's do our memory verse right now. If any of you need wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James chapter 1, verse 5. Let's do that together one more time. Okay. If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James chapter 5. James chapter 1, verse 5, not James chapter 5. Although I'm sure, you know, maybe something good comes from there too. Anyways, so I think this is a good time to pray. and to thank God for the wisdom that we have to make good choices. So let's close our eyes, quiet our hearts, and talk to God right now. Dear God, I thank you so much for being in my life, that I can share what wisdom I have about you with the kids who are watching right now. And that I have people in my life like our pastors and my parents and other friends who help me learn even more about you. And that I know I can turn to the Bible and learn even more about you too. God, you give us people in our life to support us, to love us, and to help us grow in our faith with you. So I hope the same for these kids, that they have people in their life who love them and support them and teach them more about you. And that they remember that I'm here for them too. Help us this week with whatever we're doing and whoever we're with to remember to make good choices and to do things because of you. We love you, and it's in your name we pray. Say it nice and loud. Amen. All right, friends, it has been so great to talk to you all month long. We still have one more week to go. I've been having really so much fun, and I hope you have too. Remember, we post our videos every Friday at noon, so if you have any questions or want to find out more information, come back next week or check out our website. That'll give you some information too. Friends, I love you. I miss you. I cannot wait to see you, whether it's on this screen or in person. And I will talk to you real soon. Bye, friends.